Join me as we take a fascinating look at the life, art, and astrology of Vincent van Gogh, or in Dutch, Van Gogh. I think I said that right. Stay tuned. Vincent had a great artistic talent of expression, but he had a singleton moon squaring key planets and his MC, his house of career. So he really struggled to find his true vocation. Vincent's paintings are some of my favorites, and you can see the intensity and feelings expressed in his brushstrokes and subject matter and his mastery of combining complementary colors for great visual effect. There was a beautiful rhythm and expressiveness unique to Van Gogh that was very engaging. When you look at his paintings, you can't help but get drawn into them. Vincent van Gogh was born in Zundert, Netherlands on March 30th, 1853, and was a Dutch post-impressionist painter. Vincent was given the name of his grandfather and of a brother stillborn exactly a year before his birth. So when we look at his chart, he has a Cancer ascendant, so the moon is his chart ruler, and it is conjunct Jupiter, which really expands his feeling nature. Now in the 6th house, you see all those squares to his 10th house of career. Vincent really struggled wanting to be of service, but also to establish his own unique career. And Venus and Mars and the MC are all in Pisces, the sign of the arts, and Neptune is there as well. Now, Jupiter square Venus and Mars allowed him to have many of the good things in life, but not without a struggle. He was born into an upper middle class family with several relatives who were already in the art field. And Vincent started his career early in his life as an art dealer. Looking at the key signatures in his chart again, he has strong water, but also Sun in Aries and Moon in Sag, that's strong fire. And he was known, Aries can be contentious. He became famous for his fight with Gauguin and his bandaged ear. He did love to move around and paint outdoors. Sagittarius loves to walk and travel. And when he discovered the Impressionists, he fell in love with natural light. And Aries in particular is the pioneer, and he was able to develop his own unique style, which is really beautiful. The watery nature of Cancer can be prone to mood swings, insecurity, or defensiveness when young, but with a strong sense of loyalty to family. Vincent was very close to his brother Theo, who helped finance him, and Theo named his first son after Vincent. Vincent had a strong need to belong. I call Vincent the master of the brushstroke, and many of his paintings and drawings had this very fluid, watery, sensitive, emotional feel to them, which is why I think his paintings are so loved. There are several powerful planets in his chart, such as his unaspected Sun exalted in Aries, Venus exalted in Pisces, and Jupiter and Neptune in their own signs of rulership, making for a powerful personality. And Moon conjunct Jupiter, both in the sign of Sagittarius, would give him a very idealistic nature and sometimes self-righteous or even dogmatic, and strongly argumentative with other people in positions of authority. His Aries nature had an urgent need to forge his own path, and being in the 10th house, he had to develop his own unique career. A Sag moon with an Aries sun created a fiery and fast brushstroke. Sag doesn't like spending time on details, and Aries can get impatient with things that are long or drawn out. Vincent had a quick and immediate style, alla prima, which is wet and wet, and also impasto with a thick textural application. Brushstrokes and palette knife marks are visible in his paintings, adding to the dynamic feeling. Now, Pisces is also the sign of spirituality. His father was a minister, and he did have an early position as a missionary where he lived in a coal mining community, and their suffering made a deep impression on Vincent. Venus in Pisces is also very romantic, but the square to his moon made his romantic life with women very problematic and frustrating for him. His Sun and Venus in the 10th house suggests that his paintings were more popular than history suggests, since he only officially sold one painting during his life through his brother Theo. Vincent painted about 2,000 pieces of art, with 860 oil paintings, mostly in the last few years of his life. His chart suggests that he may have used his paintings as a trading item for the money or food he needed, much like his relationship with his brother. His Venus conjunct Mars in Pisces would bring charisma and opportunities for him, but Pisces is not a practical sign. The wealthy class were reluctant to invest in his paintings, as his images were quite raw, which is an Aries signature, and not what the elite class were used to from the popular salon galleries in London or Paris. Vincent had a moon singleton in the 6th house, making his need to be useful and of service to others urgent, and in some ways painful. Singleton planets can feel like a toothache, needing a lot of attention, and they balance all the other planets in the chart. His moon was enhanced with Jupiter bringing luck, but also intensity, and his work was vital to who he was. Moon square Mars gave him a temper and strong impatience to do things his own way. Sun in Aries emphasized his need to develop his own style and be a pioneer in his art. This energy often expressed itself as conflict with others, immortalized by his cut-off ear from his fight with Paul Gauguin. His North Node was in the 12th house, suggesting how important his work was with developing his creativity and sense of spirituality. The 12th is also the house of secrets, compassion, and self-undoing. It is associated with grief, loss, and sorrow, which can be seen in the many difficulties in his life and also his paintings. The North Node in Gemini shows a strong need to develop his talents in his local community, to communicate with others and be part of his neighborhood. Vincent struggled with these things, as well as working with his brother, to whom he wrote over 600 letters, helping to cement his legacy and describing his journey as an artist. Vincent could see the nobility in the common man, often depicting him in peasant work or toiling in the fields. His moon and Jupiter in the 6th house of Virgo is a sign of humility, dedication, and hard work. Vincent was successful in painting the average man, not the nobility, and in embracing the beautiful colors of nature and the outdoors. He had several planets in Taurus, a nature lover, which contributed to his very tactile painting style. It was a very sensual type of painting. His emotional struggles vitalized his work, and his paintings were often watery poetry captured in visual form, so vibrant that the whole world would eventually come to appreciate and love his unique genius and talent. And thank you for watching. And please post a comment below so we can learn more about everyone's experiences.